Hello and welcome to Paper Plays Julie K.
Thanks so much for stopping by, and I have another thrift store or Goodwill haul to share with you guys. Mostly just items to use in junk journals, also some fabric and lace type projects, and I just like to share what I found, and I have a lot of people watching these thrift store videos, so I just thought I would share again. So the day that I went in, and this is from a couple of different hauls, I did find these really cute, they're little photo frames, and they were $1 each, but the day I was there, almost everything in the store was 50% off, so I got each of them for 50 cents. But I thought if you take the backs off, wouldn't these be cute on a junk journal? And you could put some sort of other image behind here. And so I am going to try and attempt to take these pieces off, or I will also maybe, if I can't get like this part off right here, I'll just take a hammer and flatten it out a little bit so that I can attach it to a cover on a journal easier. But I thought they were really cute, so I picked those two up. I did find a book. This one was just love poems, and so I will just take out some of the poems and use them in some of my junk journals. And again, I don't know if I got this half off or not, but I know which store I got it at, and they only charge 75 cents for their hardback books. So, and originally it came from Barnes & Noble. I don't know what the cover looked like, but for 75 cents to have all those little love poems in there, I will definitely be able to use that in projects. And then the day I was there, when I picked these up, everything was 50% off, so I got this for 25 cents. But it's just a bunch of older thread. It's a little bit more vintage, and the spools are wooden spools, so you can also use those in projects. And so they're just some brighter colors, but again, I just thought I could use them for some different things. And then the rest is all kind of linens and doilies. I did pick up, these look brand new. They're 6 napkins, and I got the whole pack for 50 cents because, again, they were on sale. But these ones, what's nice about napkins is you can use them as base layers on some of your fabric and lace projects. You know, if you're making a book, you can fold them this way and then this way, and you have some nice little pages. Or if you want to make a big wall hanging, it's just a nice layering piece. Or you can, of course, just cut off the little ends and somehow use them in junk journals too. So just different ideas for those. And again, 50 cents, so that was a good deal. So I picked those up. And I think everything else is like doilies for the most part. And I came across this one, and again, I got this for 50 cents, and I got 2 of them. But they're little crocheted square pieces, and I don't know, it measures... It measures 10 by 10 approximately. But again, I'm just going to cut them up and just use the individual pieces on this one. And I did get 2 of those. This one, again, 50% off, so I got this one for $1. It's just a doily. And then usually if they don't have price tags at the place where I'm at, they usually charge 50 cents, but then she gave it to me for $1 because of their sale that they had. Another one that was originally 50 cents that I got for $1. Again, these just make nice little layering pieces in projects. And I like this one. I thought this was kind of delicate looking. Original price was 50 cents on that one. And then if you look in the corners, there's kind of some raised little crocheted flowers on that one. I thought that one was cute. This one was 50 cents, and so I got that one for $1. And the tag's still in it, so I can't really lay it flat yet, but that's kind of what it looks like. It's a round one, but they just put the tag through the top. So then here's kind of a more linen type doily. And this one original price was 50 cents, so I got it for $1. But then again, you know, if you're doing like a doily book or a doily wall hanging or something, you could use that as a base piece and then, you know, put that on top and then put an image and some different things. So I picked that one up for that reason. And then I got 2 of these Battenberg doilies for 99 cents. Originally they were $2.99, whoever bought them, but they had both of them together for 99 cents, so I thought that was a decent deal. Again, use it as a layering project, but if you're into altering hoops or something, you could do a hoop around it, and then you got a nice little base for a hoop project. And then when I went in, also they had this bag, and they had $2 on it, and so I got it for $1. So I got all of these little doilies for $1. And I shop at a couple different thrift stores, and they often, like I said, mark stuff down for 50% off. And so I just watch for those kind of deals. I probably would have paid regular price for that whole package of doilies, because there's some really nice little doilies in this one. And I love these types of doilies because they're so fun to layer up the little pieces. And then you could add a little connector piece, and you put a small flower, and then you got a little doily flower out of those. But there was just a really wide variety in here. And they had this set that was in there, you know, kind of like a little coaster set. But again, you could take one of these and layer doilies on top of it, make a little flower, doily flower out of it. There's that one. Then the last item that I found, and this was an awesome deal. I would have paid regular price for this one. This one is a tablecloth, and they said the size was small, but as you guys can see, there's a lot of material, in my opinion, for this tablecloth. And it was $4, but the day I went in, again, 50% off, so it was $2, but I definitely would have paid $4 for this one. And look at how many doilies are on that tablecloth. How many pieces are on there. So again, I'm going to go ahead and I might use this one as a backdrop for a bit on some of my YouTube videos or photos. And then when I'm ready to, I'll probably just cut it up. And then I have all these little pieces. And I have this little smaller connector piece in the middle that I can use. And you can layer it on top of like that one or one of those other doilies that I showed you guys. But I thought this was a steal at, like I said, even at $4 I would have bought it, because you get so many doilies on this tablecloth, and this tablecloth is really huge. I think if I were to stand up, I think it's gonna be longer than, let me do it real quick here. So yeah, I just kind of guesstimated. I just stood up and held it to me, guys, and then I think like the width, it's like 4 feet by maybe 3.5 feet. So you get quite a bit of material and doilies out of that. So thanks everybody so much for watching. I guess that's all I have to share with you right now from my thrift store finds. But hopefully you guys all have a wonderful day and happy crafting.